Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. And we're sitting with Jizo today. Actually, 6 Jizos. They're at a temple that's right next to Tree Leaf here in Tsukuba, Japan, a Shingon Buddhist temple. You might ask, why are there 6? Well, in the traditional Buddhist worldview, sentient beings were in 6 realms, stretching from heaven to hell, with our human realm right in between. Worlds of gods and demigods, animals and hungry ghosts, human beings, and those creatures through their greed, anger, and ignorance who had placed themselves in hell. Yes, we have Buddhist hells, fire and brimstone hells, and sentient beings through their greed, anger, and ignorance could be sent there through their karma for a time. Jizo would go to all those realms, stretching from heaven to hell on this very earth, and offer comfort and aid to anyone suffering. If someone was in hell, he'd get them out. And that's what you and I can do too sometimes for our friends, for our family members, for a stranger who has placed themselves in a hell of their own making through their greed, through their anger or ignorance. We can lend a hand, do an intervention, do what needs to be done, and when we do so, we are Jizo. Jizo is very, very popular bodhisattva, like Canon in Japan and China. Always there for people in need. You see him at the side of the road to assist travelers. He was especially beloved by women, because in traditional societies, women, well, it was a man's world. Women were not completely free in marriage, in the right to education. Certainly career options were limited. In all those things, there was a special connection between Jizo and women. They would turn to him for comfort, for assistance, especially in matters of childbirth, and especially in matters of losing a child, either through miscarriage or abortion. Yes, abortion is practiced in Japan and has been for hundreds of years, and Jizo was always a comfort to women forced to bear the pain of losing a child, either through necessity, through miscarriage, or through choice, because also necessity sometimes for poor women, in the matter of using abortion as birth control. In those cases, Jizo was a symbol of someone who was always there to take care of the child as they returned to the other world. Parents would take a statue of Jizo. You still see hundreds of them, thousands of them at Buddhist temples here in Japan. Place a Jizo statue at the temple to comfort the child who had been returned to the other world, to say I'm sorry, and to be a guardian for that child, to make sure he perhaps had another chance at birth in the future. So the Jizo statues are often covered with children's clothing and given toys, and really they even look like children. They're very infantile. They're supposed to be Buddhist monks, but they're very infantile in appearance, and they take care of children. Recently we had the tsunami here in Japan, and so many children were lost, children my son's own age, and I had to think that it's just such a waste, such a tragedy. There was an elementary school here in Japan that lost most of its students. They were swept away. I hope there is a spirit of Jizo in the universe to take care of all those lost children, to make sure they do get another chance at life. I'd love to think so. But for now, let us be Jizo in taking care of children who are alive in this world. Making sure that they're comfortable, well nurtured, and well raised. then we are Jizo too. Shall we sit with that? I don't have the bell today, so let's just sit.